blessings, everyone. Love and light to you all. I really, really wish that we didn't have to be here, but I'm so thankful everyone is here. I want to thank the mothers and the families of the murdered women we're speaking of. I want to thank Girl Vow and National Taskforce for Missing and Murdered Women and Girls of Color and all the partner organizations who are here today. It gets frustrating when people ask, why do people have to say Black Lives Matter? Why do people have to say you're always playing the race card? I do want to make sure that all of the media see the beautiful faces behind us. They only represent a subset, a very small fraction of women of more color who go missing every single year, and the media doesn't seem to care. Tens of thousands of black girls and women go missing every year. The figure was nearly 100,000 last year. Their cases very rarely make national headlines. Some accounts show that the press are 4 times more likely to report when a white person is missing than when a person who is black or brown. In 2020, 268,000 girls and women were reported missing in the United States. A third of those reported missing were black. They represent far greater than the share of the overall female population. I remember when the world, once again, was trying to respond to missing Gabby Petito. And I'm so sorry for her, what she went through, and her family, and what they went through. There were so many black and brown people missing at that exact same time that didn't get an ounce of the attention that case got. I remember last year, and I know the mother of Destiny Smothers is here, I remember when they found a black woman in a trunk. It seemed to be a blip in what people were talking about. A blip, if discussed at all. The trauma that these families are going through. When they call for assistance, it's immediately assumed that they must have run away, that they're involved in something else. Oh, they'll be back soon. They're probably doing something criminal. Why aren't they respected as the human beings that they are, and why aren't their families given the same exact empathy?
That's right.
When their loved one has gone missing? That's the question that we have to ask, and I want everyone here to have the courage to answer it. It's because they're black and they're brown. That's the only reason. They're black and they're brown. And their life is not given the same worth. And that's painful. That's painful. Some of these mothers call and get no responses even after their people are missing, after they find people are murdered. It's like, who cares what's happening in those communities? We need at least a task force formed to figure out how we continue to lift up these people's names so we don't forget them. They all deserve Gabby Petito attention. And don't get me wrong, Gabby deserves attention as well. We don't want to take away that attention. We want to share some of it. We want to be able to speak these people's name and say, yes, these people were loved. They had families. They have lives. People care about them. They have plans for the future. Their families want them back, just like Gabby's did. We're pleading with people in 2021 to pretend that black and brown women are human beings too. That's where we are right now. My mother is a black woman. My sister is a black woman. My wife is a black woman. My beautiful stepdaughter is a black young girl. the pain it must go through when no one cares about your loved one simply because of the color of their skin. And anyone who hears this and listen to it, you know it is true. Please don't ask us why we have to bring up race, why we have to play the race card, why we have to say something like Black Lives Matter, because everything points to us that it really doesn't. So please remember these people's names. Please remember these families. It's great to see the hashtag Black Girls Rock, Black Girl Magic. I love it. But we need more than hashtags. We need more than kind words. We need more than simple allies. We need people who are going to get out there and show us that these things are real and these things are true. We need the media to lift up these cases with the same fervor, the same angst, the same urgency, the same resources to find their loved ones as you do whenever a white girl is missing. That's all we're asking.
Yes.
That's all we're asking. We ain't even asking for more yet. We just asking for the same attention. Black and brown women, I came here to say, I love you. I love y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you. We love you too.
And I'm so sorry that I even have to be here. But I want to stand beside you wherever I need to be to continue to lift up these beautiful people behind me who the media seems not to care about. Let's lift up the level of care, the level of empathy. Let's put the resources in. Let's shine a light on black and brown families who are so full of love and so full of caring and want their loved ones united and want the same attention paid. Thank you.
Thank you.